Hi, I'm Rahul, and let's begin with the presentation. Let's begin with the problem statement. I, as a security advisor of a local coffee chain, while performing a monthly audit identified three resources to protect my business. Resources included the main website, which is dynamic, the customer credit card data, and the employees' data who work at the cafe. We'll be discussing the impact on the business if these resources are compromised and talk about the best cloud practices to manage them. First, the website. A user can access the website to browse the menu, place orders online, make reservations, create their own account, check for actual store locations, or make payments for their order using credit card or so. Let's talk about what could happen if the website was breached. There are a series of linked consequences if this happens. The company will incur huge financial loss. There will be legal consequences which will damage the company's reputation, which will eventually lead to losing customers. The website can be used by hackers to broadcast spam or offensive information. Users' data will also be at risk. I would rate the likelihood of this happening as medium. Attacks can be in the form of DDoS, where a website is bombarded with fake visitors, third party vulnerabilities, and sometimes by brute force attack. Brute force attack means repeatedly predicting username and password until they can log into an account. The reason for rating this attack as medium and not high is that there are various pre built security measures that exist to protect websites. A website hack can be prevented by implementing reliable cloud services. Network security groups, AWS IAM for access control and strong authentication, key management services like AWS KMS for encrypting the source code and login credentials. Monitoring using services like AWS CloudTrail or AWS CloudWatch can help detect any suspicious activities on the website. Coming to the next part, customer credit card data. A breach here will result in huge financial losses and big lawsuits against the company. An operational disruption will result within the company, and customers will lose trust and withdraw from using the coffee chain services. The likelihood of this happening is very high. It's a primary target of cybercriminals because they can receive direct monetary benefit via this. Attackers can threaten customers into making their credit card info public and hence force them to undertake illegal activities. The company can use virtual private cloud to isolate the company's resources using multi-factor authentication using AWS IAM to access credit card data or using AWS Guard Duty are some of the good choices. Guard Duty can help detect threats and monitor for malicious activities on the database where the info is stored. The coffee chain should also implement data retention and minimization policies where credit card info should be destroyed every 2 years or so. Using network ACLs can help secure inbound and outbound traffic by using allow or deny rules. The third resource is employee information. This includes personal details like physical address, bank details, SSN number, salary details, health insurance information, etc. In addition to the impacts listed for the previous resources, leaking this info will result in identity theft, losing talented employees, damage to employee relations. An example here would be employees treating colleagues differently because of their high or low salary, etc. The likelihood of this happening is again medium. The employees can be threatened by the attackers in exchange of ransom money. This data would be at medium risk and not high risk because the scope of impact is limited to employees. Also, companies are very strict about protecting their staff's data and hence implement very stronger procedures and policies making this type of data more secure. The cafe can store employees' information on services like Amazon RDS or DynamoDB, which provide with strong encryption policies. Amazon S3 object lifecycle policies can be used to dispose data of older ex-employees. And services like IAM and KMS can help secure access to this data to only authorized individuals with proper permissions. Here is a table summarizing whatever we discussed till now. Let's begin with part 2 of the use case. A new barista is employed who can accept customer orders, fill online and in-person orders, and take payments from users. According to the principle of least privilege, the barista should not be given open access to the systems. The barista should be able to create his personal account where he can check his payslips, raise queries, etc. He should be able to see customers' current and past orders. He shouldn't be allowed to modify the website, access to the complete database, backend server, payment credentials, etc. Unauthorized access to the website can increase risk and compromise the website. Credit card info can be leaked, damaging the entire chain's reputation. Other employees' data can also get leaked, exposing their personal data and putting them at risk. Here's an architectural diagram to understand better. The first task, that is take orders. Orders can be online or in person. For an online order, the barista can accept the order but not modify it. Only the customer can. For an in-person order, the barista can accept order, modify order, take payment. Next comes the data. Now, data is a very wide term. The barista should not have access to other employee information or credit card details. However, the barista should be able to access customer order history and manage inventory. Next comes the source code. The barista should not have access to any sort of source code, which means the barista should not be able to modify the website or the server side or the backend. Finally, the barista should be able to create a personal account wherein he can view his account or edit his account information like bank details, etc. Thank you.